trying again. So I'm waiting for Derek to send me a request. Anyways, let's see. Okay, now yes. Hello, everybody.
Brother Kiko.
Right. Yeah. My friend Derek. How are you?
How are you? Doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
Finland?
Huh?
You're in Finland now.
I'm in Finland, and it looks like you're at your studio. Beautiful
Here
place.
where it all happens.
Yeah. So how's life, man?
You know what? It's pretty much business as usual. When I'm not on tour, I'm in here writing and recording, so it's not much different than normal. Yeah. But it was unfortunate. We were 4 shows into our European tour, and then all the craziness started happening, and we had to leave. And we had to reschedule 3 weeks worth of our European dates. So I apologize to anyone that was supposed to see us, but we'll make these dates up as soon as possible, as soon as they let us, play. We're hoping for September.
Which country?
We played 2 German shows, Sweden, Norway, and then we decided to
come back,
to fly home. Yeah, it was pretty heavy duty to have to do that. It felt really weird to.
Yeah, I know.
It felt bad.
Well, luckily we ended our tour in end of February.
Oh, okay.
Then I came here to Finland. For the idea would be to stay here 2 weeks and then fly to Mexico City for the festival.
Right.
Hell in Heaven. Actually, the name of the fest was Corona.
Oh God.
Hell in Heaven. Like the beer, sponsored by the beer.
That's funny.
Yeah. So yeah, then we canceled. Actually, the festival happened, but we canceled.
Right.
And yeah. So tell about your album. I was just practicing here.
Oh, wow.
So,
I'm very excited. I haven't really officially announced it until here, so this is kind of an exclusive. I signed a new solo deal with Sony Records.
Oh.
And I'm putting out a new instrumental, not all instrumental. There'll be 1 vocal song with Joe Bonamassa singing and playing, but it's all pretty much instrumental. And my dear friend Kiko and I wrote a song I'm very excited about. We need to name it.
Yeah.
We need a good name for it. But Bumblefoot's playing on some songs, and Steve Vai played on a song that sounds amazing. I'm really excited about that. And I'm going to be recording with my dear friend Zach in a couple weeks, going up to Black Vatican to record. Zach has been playing on my records since the beginning, so it's always great to have him guest. But I'm excited to have you on. This will be your first time, and also Steve Vai's first time playing on one of my records. So you guys are in good company.
What can I say? Thank you very much for the invitation.
I'm very proud, though, on my solo records, I've had a pretty awesome list of guitar players from Holsworth, Demiola,
Malmsteen,
Slash,
Yngwie,
Zach, John Sykes, Petrucci. So I'm really glad to have you, Vi, and Bumblefoot. This will be the first time he's played on one of the things, too. So all we need now, Jeff Beck, you're next, buddy.
Yeah, let's call him, right? and Clapton, maybe. Or I don't know.
Right. Yeah. Those guys, the English, the Yardbird, that royalty, those guys are hard to get. But
yeah. What about Van Halen? He's just around the corner.
I know. That's on the list. I would love to do it. I think the way to get Edward is through Lukather. But I can't even get Lukather anymore. He's so busy now.
Oh. Okay.
He usually plays on my stuff, and he's all, Derek, I can't. It's too crazy, too busy. So it's cool. Everyone comes around eventually.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So let me see some questions here. So life for you is the same kind of no problems going to, I don't know, like buying stuff in LA still okay?
It's no, well, it's pretty crazy to go to the grocery store. You have to wait in wait in the queue outside until they can only let so many people in the store, and then they
Oh,
let you in, and then they limit what you can buy. And the shelves are pretty empty. It isn't like
wow.
you still can't buy toilet paper.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
crazy,
Well, here in
and
Finland, it's normal. It's pretty normal. I
it's
mean,
pretty. Yeah, I
yeah,
feel normal.
yeah.
I
Here
don't
it's,
feel.
I mean, they're closing down the stuff, the streets are empty.
Yeah.
But supermarket, grocery store still pretty normal. So yeah, it's crazy, huh? You've never seen anything like this, right?
No
In your
one has.
lifetime?
None of us have. This is new times for all of us.
The new enemy, right?
The hidden enemy.
Yeah, man, that's so crazy, so crazy. So, what do you think, like, for the musicians, what's gonna be like?
I don't know, but I think the most important thing is that we need to do what's in our control. And since we have to stay inside, we have to utilize this time to, as musicians, to write new music, practice,
Yeah,
do your exercises, get in shape, do what you can.
exactly.
Use
Yeah,
this time. I mean, we usually don't have this luxury of this time away from work to focus on things that we
yeah,
normally should. So
yeah. Get a
utilize the
project,
time.
right? Get a project and start a project, a new album, or start learning a new instrument, right, or something like
Yeah,
that.
or something, or study a new course, or just utilize the time. It isn't.
Yeah,
It's unfortunate that it's happened, but we can take advantage of the time and make it work for you.
yeah. The only thing is like if that goes until September or till the end of the year or some crazy thing like this, then I
Oh,
don't know. That's a
that's
different story. But where you do record some solos or like you do some online business anyways, right?
I
So
do. I do all the time. Well, when I do have time, like a lot of people will have me play keyboards on their records, or I produce a lot of unknown artists, which I really, really enjoy because I always thought it would have been so cool when I was coming up. Like if I could have some of my favorite musicians in or Van Halen or whatever play on my record coming up. That would be so cool. Now with Pro Tools and the
yeah,
internet and everyone's a lot more connected, it's really awesome
exactly.
that you can do recordings and play on records halfway across the world for someone you've never met in person, but
Yeah,
you can just record from the comfort of your home and just send the files. No, there's not even any postage.
exactly. Yeah, that's great.
It's
Yeah,
really awesome. It's great technology. So I would love to build that up more when I'm not touring and making my own records. I mean, I love recording and playing on people's stuff and doing my thing. As you see, I have
yeah. Show a little
pretty
bit of your
extensive.
studio. I've been there many times, so I know you have like a great
Oh,
collection.
how did your wife's record turn out? Did she like playing the B3?
Oh yeah, man.
That sounded great.
Yeah, so unbelievable, unbelievable. And your stuff sounds it's like so organic, right? The sound and
Really great. I believe in. I love the older instruments. There's just a soul to them. Like this organ right here is 1959, which is 7 years older than me. So that makes this really old.
yeah,
Who knows what sessions this has been on? I mean, this was like in the 50s during like Happy Days and
yeah,
I
right.
mean, insane. Who knows what
Who
sessions
knows?
and
Or like,
records this thing has
it
been
could be
on?
it could have been in a church, right? The whole
Yeah.
time, or could be in a studio doing a lot of sessions.
Yeah, I mean, I wish you can, some of these older instruments that are from 50s, 60s, and 70s, it'd be great if you could just see the history of who's
Exactly.
played them and where they've been. And
Yeah.
it's really cool.
Tracking, right? So we have a lot of guitar players here, probably. So now everybody knows that you can always contact Derek somehow, I don't know how, maybe a DM or.
Well, yeah, you can always message me, just direct message me on Instagram. I'm on here at Derek Sherinian, and I'd love to hear what you're doing. Just send it over. I listen to everything, and I'll always comment. And if it's something that sounds great, and I think I can help you, I'd love to hear it and play on it.
Cool. Yeah. The same goes for you, but no guitar players, they don't want another guitar player in their album. But anyways, we never know.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Cool. So any good stories from this last tour? So you were in Europe, but it was like just.
I wish there was enough dates behind to tell stories. The only story I have is us making the decision of having to go home, man. It's just really.
But actually, when you guys came to Europe, people were already talking about the coronavirus, right?
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was. I was scared leaving like 2 days before. I felt like we were walking into a really bad situation, but we couldn't cancel before we left. We had to at least go through the process. Yeah. And I remember, like, when we decided to cancel, a lot of the promoters were like screaming at us, saying, "Hey,
really?
You know what? Yeah, they're saying, the government hasn't shut this down officially yet. You can't pull out and blah, 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 blah." But Italy, Milan was closed down. And that was one of the dates. And we just figured, you know what? This thing is going to get worse before it gets better. And we could be stuck out here with more dates getting canceled and not being able to fly home, having our crew out here. We'd be stuck in Europe.
Yeah, that was one of my, besides the virus, one of my fears going to Mexico, to be there, Then you go to Mexico and then suddenly you're stuck there. You cannot fly, and then you have to wait in another country. That would be bad. Actually,
or they put you on a cruise ship out waiting outside of the so you don't infect the people.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, the cruise! I really don't want to go on a cruise ship again. Do you?
Yeah, well, we did the Megadeth cruise in October, right?
Yeah.
Think about that. Yeah.
No,
well, let's see. Well, I think the world's going to be very different after that, right?
Wow. I know.
Think about it. Well, so no stories. No, nothing, Yeah.
It didn't, there wasn't enough time to pass until the tour was over before it started.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well,
but we had also dates scheduled for Brazil with Paulo Barone. We were going to do
that's going to would be May, right? Oh, April.
No, it was going to be April. It was going to be next month, but I think we're looking to those dates are being rescheduled as well.
Of course.
Yeah. So
like September, October. So everybody's going to be on tour in September, October. Like
we hope. Let us hope.
Let's hope. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So crazy times, man. And
so what are you doing? What are you doing on your off time up there besides being a dad to your beautiful daughters?
Well, now I finally got like in place, like my guitar, computer, and like can do some lives. And then I was going through the solo now, just improvising. Now I got my guitar. It took me a while, to reorganize everything.
You're set up to record yourself now. You can do records up there. Okay,
yes. It took me a while to, everything's pretty slow here.
Yeah.
And so now I'm good. At least I have 2 guitars here. I have the computer, all this stuff, and So
nice. Have you heard the Tony Franklin tracks yet on our song?
Yes, I was just doing it. Yeah.
Isn't it great?
Yes, very cool. Very cool.
We got the real players on our shit, man. We got Simon
it's crazy. You're the man, Do you want to be
Come
my
on,
manager?
man. If you're gonna do it, no, seriously, Kiko, because the records are forever.
Exactly.
The records are forever, and when you have the real, I always have a saying: why scratch with the turkeys when you can soar with the eagles?
You see?
So I always have the Eagles on my records, man.
Yeah, I know. So actually, there's one question here. Any advice for inspiring musicians? Love from Italy. Big Twister. That's a common question, but yeah, you do have a good answer.
My advice is you have to be so good that they can't ignore you.
Yes.
That's it. and you know, be a nice guy, play your instrument, have the image and all that stuff. That's all cool. But at the end of the day, if you're a true badass on your instrument, and you're that good, people can't deny your greatness, and you will rise to the top. That's just it, man. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah. So yeah, but that's a long way to be good at an instrument. You have to really dedicate it, and be dedicated, and be honest with yourself. And you have to ask yourself, A, how bad do you really want it? And then B, you have to really be honest when you evaluate your talent, your strengths and your weaknesses. And it's easy to you know, focus on your strengths and how good you are at something. What really is going to make you grow is to look at your weaknesses and attack those and get those to a point. So those are your strengths. You know, you want to be at a point in your musicianship that you can be confident enough in your skill set that you can go play with anyone, players or any players. Like, I know I can go in and trade solos with Vi, Yngwie, Holdsworth, Kiko, any of them, and not have a sweat, and know that I'm going to hold my own. Yeah, tell everybody, like all the guys you played with, besides Dream Theater, of course, and then you did, like, last year with the Generation X with Steve Vai.
So, okay, I'll give you the quick resume. So it starts with Buddy Miles, the drummer from Jimi Hendrix, then Alice Cooper, Kiss.
You did Kiss, right? Yeah.
Kiss, Dream Theater, Yngwie, Billy Idol. I did a short thing with John Sykes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then Billy Idol, Black Country Communion.
Oh, yeah. Well, then the Planet X, right?
Planet X, yeah, we did start Planet X after
your band.
Yeah, that was right after Dream Theater, and then Generation X I did, and then I started Sons of Apollo with Mike Portnoy in 2017.
The 2 albums already.
You were the first choice, Kiko. We wanted you. It was between you and Bumblefoot. Mike was bringing up Bumblefoot, and I brought you up. And
I know.
You were too busy with Megadeth, but I was pushing for you all the way to the end.
Thank you.
You could have been a Son of Apollo, Kiko.
But Bumblefoot is amazing. Kiko. Yeah. Cool, man. Yeah, thank you. It's an honor when you asked me to. But yeah, it's hard to play in 2 bands.
No, I know you got a great band. Megadeth is awesome, and God, Dave Mustaine has just been working for so long, and he's done so great. You know, it's really a lot to learn from him.
Yeah, and you know what? We did a tour after the cancer treatment, and then he did great. He did really. He's like better than I ever.
That's great to hear.
Yeah, it's a lot of energy. It's really cool, really good, really good.
Great to hear.
All right, so yeah. Raphael saying that you're the best keyboard player from Dream Theater ever. Cool, man. Yeah. Everybody respects you a lot, so you know that. So,
oh man, thank you, everybody.
All right.
I love playing in Brazil. I've been playing there a long time, and then the last time we were there with Sons of Apollo, that was the most fun, playing there with my own band and seeing the crowds. It's always the best crowds down there. Just wild, passionate. Just
they are. All right, my friend. So I just want to quick chat with you and entertain people somehow, and it's fun, right? Those stories. I mean, those lives here on Instagram. I think it's cool. The other day I was here doing by myself. And then Bumblefoot just showed up, and then I think.
Oh, did you guys with Bumblefoot on? That's right. You showed me the picture.
Yeah.
God, he is so amazing. He's a fucking great player.
Yeah. And then suddenly he was like just playing and then showing the songs. Are so cool. Yeah.
He's really. You know who? He reminds me of like Virgil Donati. They're both like this different level.
Yes.
Like. I don't want to say savant because that makes them sound like they're freaks or whatever, but they're just different level of comprehension. It's just wow. Pretty amazing.
Smart people, intelligent,
Very
and
smart
dedicated,
people, and not only smart people, but they figured out a way to channel it through their instruments.
Yeah, and Bumblefoot's like, well, Virgil's like an amazing keyboard player, right? As well.
Oh God.
And Bumblefoot's an amazing singer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh.
Very talented, all those guys, man.
It's really good. That's one of the cool things of Sons of Apollo is that all the guys in the band are really, really great on their instruments, and everyone is pushing each other. You know, everyone is always just keeping everyone. They say iron sharpens iron. So when you have guys around you that are that good, it makes you play better too.
Of course, that's the best thing, to be surrounded by great people.
Oh yeah, that's another tip for you young musicians. Always try to surround yourself with better players. More advanced, because that's how you're going to get better. It's like if you're a tennis player and the only person that you play with is someone that's worse than you, you're not going to get better.
Yeah.
You're just going to have someone chasing balls all the time. You want to get someone that is kicking your ass out there, because when you it's like, I guess in fighting, you know, like if you're going to fight someone, if you know within 2 seconds if that person's a stronger fighter. And it's the same way as in music, when you're jamming with someone. When you're playing with someone that's a fucking,
you right away.
I knew the first time I played with Virgil that I go, okay, I felt that feeling of fear in my body, going, okay, this guy is fucking way better than anyone I've ever played with, and way more skilled than I am. So I have to stay on my shit to keep up with this guy. But that's where you want to be, because that's where the gold is as far as getting better as a player. A lot of people would be afraid of that, and they don't want to get in those uncomfortable situations, but then they stay the same and mediocre, or even, maybe not even that. So you always want to.
Yeah, you have. That's the best way to challenge yourself, right? I remember like playing with Virgil. Jesus
Christ! I mean, he's scary for anybody. Bumblefoot's the same way. I mean, he's like, he's just serious, but that's great. And you want to get as many of those people in your life as possible
around you. Yeah. Totally. Yeah, that's a great advice. Like, be surrounded by better players, right? Always.
Soar with the eagles, don't scratch with the turkeys.
Yeah, and then and work hard. Be the hardest. Work in the room, and then that's it. Right.
Yeah.
Learn your instruments, practice every day, and be passionate. Learn about the business side of music too, so you know like, right?
Absolutely.
Understand how things works. And then you're good to go, right?
That's true. That's
all right. So what's the plan for the day, man? Because it's already there, right? So like, no.
Today I'm doing overdubs. I have one more song to do my keyboard overdubs on, and then that's it. The record's going to be done. I just need to get your tracks, Zach and Billy Sheehan, and then it's done.
Cool.
So hopefully by the end of the month, it's then I can turn the record in, and then it'll come out May, June, July, like August or September.
I see. Cool. And then who's gonna mix?
Simon.
Oh, cool.
Simon, yeah, he does all the mixing. He's a great engineer, mixer. He's awesome too, because not only did Simon co-write a lot of this stuff, but he's playing all the drums, but he mixes and is co-producing the record too. So he really puts a quality control filter through everything. Like, he allows no cheese. Like, for instance, I played one of the songs. He goes, Derek, you have to redo this Rhodes track again. You need to be more on top of the beat, and I can feel that your left hand is weak. And I'm not used to having people talk to me like that, but with him, I listen, because
it's okay, right? Yeah, Simon Phillips can, big respect, right?
It's like we had that one section in our song, and I'm like playing it for him, and every time he played, I could see him like cringing. I go, what? And he goes, this one section, he goes, it sounds like 80s. We got to change it or whatever. And he was just, and I kept going, no, but it's like, he does it on the nylon and now we do it electric. He goes, it sounds fine on the nylon, but we just got to take this section out. And he was just like, really like this. He has a good quality control filter. And I trust him because it's, it's Simon.
Perfect. Yeah, that's the way to go. And then more collaboration of people. That's very important too. Another advice, because accepting, right? Sometimes it's hard, but you're accepting people talking about your music or saying, "Oh, it's not that. What you just did is not that great." What, right? So
you have to know. I mean, you have to. If you believe in your stuff, you can't let anyone tell you if it's good or not. You know if it's good or not. But if you have someone producing that you respect, you have to be open, to their
comments
ears.
And yeah,
because sometimes you don't see your blind spots, and someone that's from the outside can go, "Hey, wait a minute, this is not right here." And so
they know you can do better. That's the best.
Yeah, and so you have to have trust in the people that you're working with, that their suggestions are worth listening to.
Yeah, totally. Great. So I'm looking forward to hear the other songs.
Oh, I can't wait, Kiko. I can't wait to hear your tracks, man. I really think that that our song is going to be really killer. I love the whole nylon section. That's like very unique on any of my records. There's never been any of that. So
that's cool.
Oh, the only other person that played nylon was Demiola. So you're the second. You and Big Al.
One of my heroes. Yeah.
Wow.
That's so cool, man. So cool. All right. So
Kiko,
so guys,
great seeing you, my friend. Great seeing everybody on here.
Yes, everybody, like Poland and Indonesia, Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Mexico.
We're everywhere. We're everywhere. Everybody, please be safe and take care of yourselves and your family. And let's get through this thing safely. And can't wait to see you all on the road. Kiko, be safe. Love you, brother.
Me too, man.
Take care, man.
Take care. Be safe.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care. Right. Thank you very much, everybody. And it was fun. Derek, friend and neighbor. So yeah, it was so cool. So thank you very much for the questions. And let me see again all the questions here. So what happened? It's not a project. It's just one song. So we composed the song together for his album. And so I need to record the solo now. I recorded all the rhythm tracks and I need to record the solo now. Maybe tomorrow. I was just practicing today. And so Derek is an amazing musician, great keyboard player, and very inspiring to talk to him all the time. So all right, my friends, thank you very much. It was great to be here, and maybe tomorrow I'm gonna be here again. So Toreski Mannequin, and Brain Finite, Kiko Passos, Keep with some Derek. Yeah, man. He said it's going to be out in October, September. So let's wait. I still have to record the solo. So yeah. Anyways, any new projects? So that's Derek's project. I also recorded my album. It's almost ready. Final things for the mix and mastering. I'm now checking, the artwork and all that. Supposedly to be out in June. My idea was to be out in May, but now probably in June. Yeah. So you guys gonna know. Yeah. Just sooner or later. Portugal, Nepal, Ireland. Yes. Yeah, man. Thank you. Yeah. Play guitar, please. I don't know what to play. Like, you know. C major scale, please. Yes, I can play the C major scale. C major. Toca, per favore. Let me see the questions here. Square guitar? No, I don't have it. Hey John, saludos desde Argentina. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Todo bien? So, questions anymore? Any? Fly high again. Right, something like this. Don't remember. Better position here. Holy War Soul. Right? Symphony of Destruction. Hangar 18. A lot of requests here. Even learn? No. Moment of truth. A long time I don't play this one. Right. I don't know how to play a five-finger song. Morningstar Solo, I don't remember. Don't remember. No. Real of Life. Right. More volume. Enfermo. Because it's not that fast. I don't remember. Hey, Mena. I'm not a blues guy. I don't remember. Caixa de perguntas. Vou olhar aqui. Hey, Kiko. Temp of Hate. I don't remember. Very impressive, but can you play Smoke on the Water? Can you play Poisonous Shadows? I can play. was fun, but we're getting, close to 1 hour here. So it's better to say goodbye before, this thing just stops. Valeu todo mundo. Thank you very much. Gracias a todos. Merci beaucoup. All right, so denounce Bolsonaro, the president of Brazil, genocidal. Yes, he's crazy. Yeah. Very impressive, but can you play a Sepultura song? Yeah, I should, but I don't know. I love Sepultura. New album from Sepultura is like amazing. Quadra. All right, so thank you very much. And yeah, I might be here tomorrow again. Why not? Valeu, galera. E obrigado. Toca na escala alienígena. Ok.